Hi all, Mystic Hope here. With the reading, I'm going to do a reading for air signs, water signs, fire signs, and earth signs. I'm still working on the December reading and the yearly forecast. This Mercury retrograde has really thrown me off. So I should have them done, at least the December's one, in the next few days. Okay, so this is general. Take what resonates, toss out what doesn't. I want to thank anyone who's liked, subscribed, or shared my channel. And if you want a private reading with me, the information's in the box below. So let's start off with our air signs. Air signs. You got mastery. Welcome the new. You deserve love. And if you believe. Now, what this is saying is that you're the master of your own world. What do you want out of life? What are you looking for? Do you want love? Do you want prosperity? Do you want that job? What's the outcome? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? You can master that. For some of you also, it's master a craft. Higher learning. Learn how to do something. So it just depends. And then welcome the new. New things come into our lives all the time. Some are welcome, some are not. But you have to welcome everything in to know what fits and what doesn't. And that goes with when you're welcoming the new, it could be a new love. But in order for that to happen, you've got to master yourself, which goes with this. Welcome the new to know that you deserve it. And you have to believe in yourself. Believe that you're worthy of love. Believe that when the new things come, you deserve it. That you are the master of your universe. You might not be control what's going on around you, but you can control how you react to it. That's part of the mastery. Okay. Next is the water signs. Water, you got mystical. I love that card. You've got hobbies. You got honeymoon. Then you got communicate clearly. So, with this mystical and in the clouds, it could be your intuition, it could be your higher self, it could be what's happening in the dreams. It could be, something like a miracle that you see. Something that, comes out of nowhere. Almost like a fairy tale. Then you've got hobbies. Now this is your creative side. Some of you, as a hobby, read tarot. Or the oracle cards. Some of you paint. Some people are gardeners. It just depends. But get into your hobbies. Find your creative self. Because when you're keeping your mind occupied, that's when your intuition and everything can come to you. And with honeymoon, some of you, this is a literal honeymoon that you are getting married. But it could be traveling. Honeymoon can also be taking a time out with a partner. Honeymoon period can also be someone new coming in, and it's the very, very beginnings. And then you got to communicate clearly. What do you want? What don't you want? What will you accept? What won't you accept? But if you see this card, that's the throat chakra. But also, you got to communicate to the universe. Like if you're manifesting, the old saying, be careful what you wish for. Because you're not communicating clearly with what you actually need. Being too vague. Fire signs. You got observation, aura. You got be true to you. Free yourself. Recovery. The situation will improve. So for my fire signs, with this aura, you want to make sure, or observation. Some of you can see auras or read aura. But everything puts off an energy. So if you want that to be clear, you want that to be light, you've got to clear your aura. Get rid of the negative. Get rid of all the naysaying. And a lot of this is what you've done to yourself because of circumstances, so what happens to you. The taking one step forward, two step back. You know, I'm hoping for the best, but I'm expecting the worst. And believe me, I do that all the time. But then then everything weighs down, so your vibration gets heavy. Then be true to you. Be true to what you are and what you want and what you need. People bend to what other people want or perceive or what society thinks. And that also weighs our aura down. It brings our vibration down. You got to free yourself of that energy. Free yourself of other people's expectations. What do you expect? What do you want? Not what everybody else wants for you, or what the world wants from you. What do you want? And the recovery, this is healing. This is getting all the chakras in a line so your aura can get clear. Recovering from a bad relationship, a bad work environment, negative energies. And that makes the situation improve because then you're improved. You're lighter, your frequency is higher. You start seeing little things that make things a little bit better. And for my earth signs, you got feathers, messages, guidance or tarot, leaving, changing your mind, romantic feelings, and trust. So, and this was interesting when it came out. Messages and guidance, and the feather and the tarot. This is your intuition. This is your dreams. This is your angels and your guides coming to you and giving you messages. Usually, it could be in dreams. It could be through a tarot reading where you have that aha moment. But pay attention to signs that are leading you to where you need to go. Pay attention to your intuition. Your intuition could be growing. Your vibration could be getting higher, so you're starting to pay attention to things more. And then with this leaving and changing your mind. It's okay to leave a situation. It's okay to change your mind. We always think that everything's set in stone. Once we change it, we can't go back. Sometimes we can't. Sometimes we can. Or we feel guilty leaving a situation or somebody. But you can leave without physically leaving. You can leave how you respond to people. You can leave the negative alone. Well, oh, this is never going to work. You can leave that behind. And by leaving how you take things in and what you allow inside, or what you allow to absorb, you change your mind about things. Because you see them in a different light. And then some of us, I'm earth sign too. That's why I say some of us, you got romantic feelings. So somebody can come into your life, if you're single, and that intrigues you. If you're in a relationship, because you're leaving behind the negative and your mind, you're changing your mind, and you're getting messages, some of those romantic feelings can rekindle. Some of you could be leaving a relationship that isn't working for you anymore. And then you got to trust. Trust yourself. Trust your decisions. Trust the messages that you're beginning. Trust that you know what's right for you. And trust is a hard one, especially once it's been broken. And sometimes we make wrong decisions, and that's why you've got leaving and changing your mind. But my only thing I can tell you is you can only do the best that you can with what's laid in front of you. And some people got to come to terms with that. So I hope this has helped. And until next time, thank you so much.